So I'm back with part 4, Where Are the Gods? All right, let's close out. All right, in part 4. Let's pick it up here. Isaiah 45:4. For Jacob, my servant's sake, Israel, my elect. You don't see anybody else mentioned there. This has nothing to do with the self-proclaimed white man, the Edomites, or the other 16 heathen nations. Okay? You have to understand, they weren't a part of the first covenant. They were also not a part of the second covenant. Okay? And you people can read about that for yourselves. Jeremiah 31, or in the New Testament, in Hebrews 8 to 10. And basically, you'll be reading the same things. Because the Bible is repetitive, people. If anybody who has read the Bible should know that. Okay? You understand? Again, repetition is the father of skill. All right? So, for Jacob, my servant's sake, Israel, my elect, because everything starts with the elect of Israel, all right? And I have even called thee by thy name, talking about the head tribe, Judah, Yahweh, okay? You understand? Okay? Yahweh, you get it, people, all right? And I have surnamed thee, though thou hast not known me, all right? So, let's give you some precepts here. All right, give me a minute. This is Psalms 25:22. Redeem Israel, O God, power out of all his trouble. You see, there's no mention there of redeeming the whole world or all 18 nations. You understand, people? Okay, give me a minute. All right, let's read Isaiah 45:6. That they may know that from the rising sun, all right, and from the western hemisphere, people, that there is none beside me, and I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. So there are no other gods, people, all right? It is Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and the Son, his right hand, Yahweh Shai, who's been given all power and authority, right? Okay? So, give me a minute. This is Psalms 96:5. For all the gods of the nations, hello, of Esau, Edom, and the other 16 heathen nations, and remember that the Israelites are scattered into the Gentile heathen nations. For all the gods of the nations are idols. Hello. Hello. Who are you listening to? Are you listening to man, or are you going to listen to what is written here in the testimony? For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. Okay? You understand that? The Lord Yahweh. All right? There you go. Give me a minute. Let's just say here, Psalm 68:20. He that is our God power is our God power of salvation. Hello, which means deliverance, right? And unto the God power, right? The Lord belongeth the issues from death, right? Life and death, okay? Which clearly, give me a minute. Basically, the Lord is about balance, people. All right? We'll go back to Isaiah, 45:7. All right? Well, basically, I can quote it for you. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do these things. Hello? You understand, people? That's the duality of the Lord. He's about balance, okay? An unjust weight is an abomination to him. All right? But a just weight is his delight. Okay? See, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. See that? Again, duality, balance. All right? He bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up. All right? The Lord maketh poor and he maketh rich. He bringeth low and he lifteth up. Okay? And he raises up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to set them among princesses. All right? To make them inherit the throne of glory. Lazarus and the rich man, and that's what the Lord is going to do with the nation of Israel. All right, who are abased. He's going to exalt them, all right, starting with the elect, okay, and those that are exalted, like the so-called white man and the other 16 heathen nations, he's going to bring them down. He's going to make them abased, okay? They're all going into slavery, people, captivity. It's all part of the testimony. Give me a minute. Isaiah 43:10, ye are my witnesses, there you are, the two prophets, okay, the two candlesticks, Okay, the two witnesses, northern and southern kingdom, all right, of you Israelites made up of you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, you are my witnesses, saith the Lord Yahweh, and my servant whom I have chosen. Hello, talking about the nation of Israel, all right, that ye may know and believe me, okay, believe in him, in his son, okay, not in the name of Jehovah or Jesus, in Yahweh and Yahushua, okay, and understand, right, that would mean to have spiritual discernment, that I am he, before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. Hello, give me a minute. See what it says here? For I am the Lord Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, among you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, you're not consumed. When you look up the word consumed, it means to be devoured or destroyed. Therefore, you're not devoured and you're not destroyed, because the Lord never changes. You understand? They cannot come into the inheritance of the Israelites, Esau, Edom, or the other 16 heathen nations. Now, to close out, let me give you this. All right? Give me a minute. All right, this is Judges 10 and 14. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, right? Your idols, all right? Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation, as in Jacob's trouble. Hello, people. Hopefully you all were edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.